Come down just a little, right there, yeah.
Good squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Perfect. Good. Control. Yes. Excellent. Come on up.
Stick an electric cable in and then drain it along with the energy there. It's a mental thing personally. It's like when I train at World Gym, people say that gym's too quiet. How do you train there? You need motivation. But you know, motivation comes from within as far as I'm concerned. Like I could train anywhere as long as I got weights and that's all you really need. You know, music doesn't motivate me. It's like one of those things, as long as deep down inside you know what you want to achieve, you can train anywhere. So. See that. Good. Beautiful. That was a good shot. I think bodybuilding's made a difference for me because coming from Australia, I never really dreamed I'd ever go to America or any other country. So doing that, then coming over here to America, having an opportunity to come here, meet different people. You know, like training at Gold, you get even to meet the movie stars from movies who I never thought I'd meet. You know, sure, you know, bodybuilding's not as rich as some sports, but you know, it gives me a living where, you know, I can afford rent for the place, I can afford the cars, I can afford the food on the table, so I can't really complain about much. But you know, if you try and compare it to football, basketball, sure you're going to get depressed because they're in the millions, but I reckon as long as you've got a place over your head and food on the table and clothes on your back, you're not too bad off. So to me, it sort of helped me out that way. Plus with the European tour, you get to travel to all the other European countries. So it's one of those things, bodybuilding sort of helped me see the world, meet different people, you know, all ages, all races. So I really enjoyed it. Like I've still probably got another 5-10 years to go, so hopefully it'll only get better and maybe the prize money might go up. So we will be up there with the other sports, but you know, I can't complain. You know, anytime you can sort of just train, eat and sleep and do what you love doing, get paid for it, it's not a bad job. So I'm not one to complain about it. Like when I first started training, I was, like I said, 13. I was actually 12 just before I turned 13. And I always did the basics like the squatting. I probably only done like 3 exercises like extensions, squats, leg press. For legs, chest would have been bench press, flat, incline, decline. And like back would have been chins, pull downs and like a rowing movement. But I always trained heavy for like such a young age. Even when I was 13, I'd be squatting 3 plates, 3.5 plates, and people always worried that's going to stunt your growth, you know, you might hurt yourself. But I'm sort of the tallest one in my family. My mother's only 5'2", my sister's about 5'3", my mother's father's about 5'2", so it wasn't really going to stunt my growth. I didn't come from a tall family, so that's one of the things. As long as, even though when you're young though, you still have to watch it with the weights, you know, as long as you can handle a weight that's right for you without cheating. You see so many people trying to lift too much weight and they're cheating and they're not doing exercise properly because they're training, you know, their ego more than their muscle. It's like, you know, how much weight can you lift? Like, it's not a matter of how much weight you can lift, it's how you lift it. So when I started training, I always lifted heavy for my size and weight, but I reckon, you know, young kids, they're going to start training, just take it easy, have someone watch them, so you do the exercises properly and not worry about the weight too much, just go through the movement. If you're squatting like 1 plate and you feel a bit stronger, you know, just add a 5 to each side of the bar. You know, you don't have to put another plate on, add a 5 1 month, the next month add another, put a 10 on. So as long as you gradually build up and keep adding weight, the muscles will grow. But just, you know, bodybuilding is a long-term sport. People want to get into bodybuilding and they want to, you know, get feeling at a sort of time. I've been training 6 months, 8 months, nothing's happening. What am I doing wrong? But you know, bodybuilding takes years, so it's one of those things. If you're going to stick at it, stick with it. You know, some years, some months, you might not see anything change. Your weights might not change, your body weight might not change. But then if you just keep persevering, next month it'll probably kick off again. So one of those things. Just give it time and, you know, take it easy, train hard, and you know, it will happen, but it just takes time.
This is the fun part. I got like 2 more days to the Arnold Classic. Hopefully, you know, I don't even say hopefully, I just go to the show and come in the best condition I can come in. You know, I don't really worry about what the judges place me, so I know I've done all I can do. So then the following week after the Arnold, I got the San Jose. You know, I've qualified for Olympia. That's what I really wanted to do. I was getting the Olympia this year, which I've qualified for. So after the San Jose, I'll have 3 months to eat what I want, all the junk food which I enjoy eating, and then come July I'll go back on the diet for the Olympia. So 1 more week there'll be no more cardio, no more chicken breast, no more rice. There'll be chicken, but it'll be Kentucky, and there'll be rice and it'll be fried. So I can't wait to change it around. You know, it's just not like getting ready for the contest is good. Just that your whole life you got to eat at a certain time, train at a certain time. You know, I enjoy it, but it's nice just to go and do something without having to take your meals with you or be home at a certain time to eat. So it'd be good to go back to being normal for a while. Well, what's sort of normal anyway. When that judge said I had no delts.
So, yeah, you know. Can you imagine that?
I think it's time the judges got judged.
Yeah. I think judges should get fired.
I just want to know, a question for all you people at home. Have an audience of say 1,500, 2,000, 1,800 can get the placings right, 6 people down the front fuck it up.
Yeah.
One judge said I needed more delts to make me look wider. But then again, they can say someone's got pleasing shape like Flex, which you got to have fantastic shape and be in shape. So, you know, it's one of those things. Everyone's got their own opinion of what the body should look like, but you know, but people can clearly see when someone's in shape or out of shape. So,
That's right.
the judges need to be judged or show their score sheets. You know, I don't care really anyway. I'm just when I compete for the crowd. You know, as long as the crowd's happy, I'm in the best shape I can be in. Well, that's all. What 6 people down the front think of me doesn't really bother me, you know. Like even if I wasn't getting paid to do this, I'd still do it because I love the sport. It's not the money that makes me do it. So I could come dead last as long as I look good and the crowd's happy. Well, that's all I'm happy
The crowd
about.
knew who won that show.
That's right. Besides, you ask my mother and grandmother, they'll tell you I'm the winner.
Somehow.